What's the password?
I can't remember. Maya, what is it? Minting.
Minting, but no I's, only ones. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, so like one is a mint. The I is a mint. Oh, one. What I'm trying to say.
Wait, so it's M, 1, N, T, 1, N, G. That clear?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, I'm in. Save.
I'm now going to try and go to.
Do we broadcast something?
Yeah, just try. What we wanted to do is look at some delays here, I guess.
Just try and listen into what I'm broadcasting.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. We might have a few. You see, I'm broadcasting live at the moment, so we can try that for now. So I'm going to basically type this into the chat. So if you can see that in the chat, people, there is a link to. It's not the Mint account. It's just the David Bovell show for some embarrassing reason.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So if you,
I can't see where the typing is on Skype.
Can't see it either.
If you've got Skype up, you should be able to see it. If you've not got it on full screen video, you should be able to maybe drag the bottom of the video screen up a bit. Like you can probably see me now, and I can drag down and up the chat window. If it's like that, it's all a chat, and if you go up, you can see all video, and if you go up, you can see some of the chat. And then you should, on the left-hand side, I think, maybe get some sort of notification that there's some chat. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it bleeps up when chat comes in, but I can't see it.
But can you see what I'm doing when I'm pulling this up and down?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Oh, right. Okay, it's in the bottom there. It's tiny because my screen's really huge.
Yeah.
I'll try and zoom in.
Nice. Shall I open the David Bovell show?
Yeah, and then we can see, because I'm broadcasting. I think I'm broadcasting what we're talking live now, because it says live, and there I can see. You can see it says live. Yeah, and so.
Spreaker web radio.
Oh, wow.
I think I'm broadcasting what we're talking live now. So you can see it's a 5-second delay. Because it says live, and there I can see. You can see it says live. Yeah. So,
Web radio.
we're all listening in to my show. Hey.
Oh god, this is getting really confusing.
This is just going to be a mash of voices.
It's really, it's late. It's really late.
Yeah, but no, it's not. It's not 3 minutes. It's 5, 10. I thought it was about 20 seconds.
It's a few seconds.
Who the fuck?
Okay, a few seconds.
Now I can fade down the volume here of what I'm broadcasting. Right, so I've faded it right down now, so we shouldn't get that.
Alright, I'm stopping mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so I mean, I think what you were doing, Arthur, was recording a podcast. When you stopped the podcast, it was then being encoded on the site. It took about 2-3 minutes to pop up, and then they were listening to your past show. Yeah, it weren't live broadcasting. That's the live broadcast button. Can you see it here? I'm mousing on it. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I've got so many pages open. I've lost your page. Where is it?
I can't see your screen, Dad. I don't know if Arthur's able to.
Oh, you
yeah,
can.
I've got it now.
Why can't you see the video?
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, click on your current call. So you need to click on it.
I see it, I
You're
do.
listening to Spreaker web radio.
Sorry, that's my bad.
You don't see any video or images, Maya?
No, I can't see any video.
Either.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'll try and fix that next time.
I clicked on to my
I
trial.
see it.
Yeah.
I did have it on broadcast live.
Right.
It's when my mates finally found, well, when they noticed it and
Yeah.
they went to listen to it, they just listened to it from the beginning.
Right.
Is probably what happened.
Yeah.
But it's probably worth checking if you catch up to directly live. Or,
Yeah, I've tried to work that out myself, the delay. I think we just need to investigate a bit more, right? But it doesn't really. I don't think it matters that much, like Maya said. But let's over the next few days sort of like try and pin that down, right? What I'd quite like to do, for instance, is well, if I switch back to the video. Can you see? Who can't see video?
Me.
You're useless. If you, Holly, have you got an old system or an old Mac there?
Probably an old Skype.
Yeah.
I've got a new Mac.
Okay.
I had to download a new one to get this though.
All right. Okay. Well,
I'll try downloading a new Skype
Yeah.
soon.
Okay. But what I wanted to do is show you the mobile app, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh no. I hate this. What I've done, by the way, is every time you do a broadcast, if you link it to your Facebook account, right,
Yeah.
it makes a post to Facebook and Twitter saying come and listen to it, right?
Oh yeah.
So I've been
we
doing.
all do that with the joint account.
have you done that just now? Have people been listening to our conversation?
Oh, they're probably listening to this
Still
now. Yeah. I'm not sure, but.
Hello, listeners. This
Hi
is
guys.
Em.
But what I did is I was playing with the idea of what sort of jingles and radio ident happens, right? So if you listen to Spreaker when anyone logs in first, right? At the moment, I haven't got the paid for the account, yeah. So you just get this is Spreaker Radio, whatever, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now. If you pay for the proper show, we can record our own ident, yeah? So it sounds like they've got pretty naff ones here, but like this one sounds, I think, like this.
Just read some Irish psychic the other day.
Yeah, that was so weird.
Yeah, and his was like psychic.
You can make one from GarageBand as well and then upload it.
Where's the mic?
Yeah, we could make one. We should make our own jingle.
Yeah, we could do. I'd be
I
like,
can do that.
You're listening to a
I'll make
Stephen
two.
who plays
Yeah,
non-stop
cool.
rock music, including
Right. So one of the things that I was thinking, which is I don't know, it's up to you guys really, but this was sort of my feel when I've done. Been involved with sort of community TV and sort of some of the radio things before. If you try and do it just like, I don't know, let's say we try and do it like Radio 1 or some radio station, yeah?
yeah.
You sort of, you're listened to in sort of competition, people have in the mind like the professional status and quality of Radio 1, and you usually do, you lose, you know, and it sounds a little bit like a bad radio station, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, if you record things which are sort of more human, more sort of spontaneous, coming from, so for instance, on the some of the best-looking community TV stations I saw, like there was one in Japan which was just in a sweet shop, and it was just sort of live camera on the person in a sort of sweet shop with all the mess around, and when customers came in, that sort of interrupted the TV broadcast, and they sold them some sweets, and then they went off and then they started to talk about things, you know, and that had a really nice charm and a really nice feel to it, and was really compelling, and you didn't feel like you were just listening into a bad version of some TV channel. Similarly, when I did the radio here before and did adverts from the local shops, it was just really, really interesting listening to people try and advertise their own shops, and it was far more interesting than sort of listening to most normal adverts. Yeah. So that's me. So when I was, I'm not going to do this. I'm too embarrassed. But when I was thinking about jingles and things like that, I was the only sort of thing that I came up. Sorry.
Is it that bad?
It is
No,
that
that's
bad. Is the old, but it's more of an idea.
Go for it.
Oh God, fucking go for it.
Go for
All right,
it.
it's an advert for Flake, the original Flake
It'll be
advert,
good.
which is like
Yes.
only the crumbliest, mintiest chocolate tastes like chocolate never tasted
My dad
before.
sings that all the time.
Exactly, right? So it's
good,
just
isn't it?
it's just an advert, right? And I was thinking you could take adverts that maybe you know or other people know, or little songs, and just change one of the words to sort of like min. So I was imagining going round and getting lots of people in the community or lots of the performers just.
You know Brit FM?
Yeah.
Well, their jingle this year was something like the RFMA sort of theme tune, but changed. It was like really funny actually.
And if you just
really, really awful, but it was brilliant.
yeah, that's the sort of style I'm thinking of. And we can also go round to people and just get them to sort of like, if they know that jingle, just to sing it, and we just sort of tell them it, and then we have all different versions of the same thing that we can throw in. So that's my suggestion, to think of some things that, let's say, we can go out and record from people. Sorry?
Compare the mid stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
Comparethemints.com. This is a festival. It's compared to marketthemeerkat.com.
Write it down, please. Don't lose that
I
out there.
think we need to copyright that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no, I don't know anybody who's done that before. That's amazing and really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, now the thing I was thinking of doing now is, okay, so I can't show, but what I'm going to try and set up is to have probably 3 people who have either iPhones with Spreaker on it and mics, or a laptop, that can go around to places and record live from where the performers are, yeah?
Are we really going to perform these from iPhone mics? I mean,
No, I'm going to try and get proper mics, yeah?
Okay. And in terms of, on the phone just before, you were talking about recording videos and things.
Yeah.
And do we have equipment for that likewise, or?
So I've contacted this social enterprise that are doing adverts for local businesses in the community. They're called 42 Video, and they're coming down on the weekend itself. I was hoping to get them earlier, but I think it would be more fun to make it a bit of a performance if they come down on the weekend.
Okay.
So she's going to confirm to me how many. She's warned them in advance, so she indicated it wouldn't be a problem. So they'll come down and they'll be partly interviewing like the cafes and the local businesses, but they'll have film equipment, so they'll also we can sort of direct them to go and let's say if there's a performance in the cafe, to film the performance and also do a little advert for the cafe at the same time. Yeah.
So this isn't us like hiring them, this is rather and getting involved in the festival, right?
Yeah, it's in their interest to do this, so they're coming to help and do it. Yeah, they want to cover as many local businesses as possible. We're talking to all the businesses, and so it makes it easier for them to do their job, right? And there are a couple of other people floating around with video cameras, so we'll try and organise that. Yeah. And we've definitely also got 2 people who are photographers who'll come and take photographs of people. Yeah. So we'll be covering that side of the sort of performances.
Get a couple of Brit School students in media to bring down cameras, because they can hire them out for the weekend from.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Just get like, if you've got like 5 mates in media, just get each of them to like hire out a camera. So
I've got a really good camera.
And what about mics, Guy?
Do you, Holly?
I do,
I mean,
yeah.
you don't need that many, but you could.
Do you have some mics?
Well, we've got
Yeah, I was also thinking about sound equipment after like what we have that we could borrow out for the weekend.
I don't know. I mean, what I have is what I probably need for the radio.
what we need
I mean,
is
in terms of live broadcasting.
well, what we basically need is the cables to connect XLR mics to, let's say, Macs and PCs.
Well, you need either a really good sound card
Yeah.
or audio interface.
Yeah.
For each computer.
Yeah.
We have 2 audio interfaces.
Yeah, we've got 2 at the moment, and obviously what I'm hoping to do, which let's say I'm pretty confident I'll do, is buy some mics last minute. Once I'm hoping this money's going to clear basically 2 days before the festival. So if I know it's it's last minute, but
It's worth going to a rental store, and just trying to strike up a deal, because if you suddenly need like 4 audio interfaces, a load of mics, and normally it would be quite expensive, but because you're getting it all, you could try and just haggle with them and try and strike a good deal. It'd be a lot cheaper than buying the things.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
We'll probably get better quality, but it just means that we wouldn't have them for, say, then next spring's festival and for all the other radio and things we're doing across the year.
yeah, and I might cop out and get at least one thing which is just designed to work with the phone, because one thing I like about the whole phone aspect, if I can get it working, is what I'd like it to be is almost invisible, especially for some of these small cafes. So instead of going in with the big sort of like kind of studio laptop-y setup, it just literally looks like the performer. In fact, the performer could just put the mobile down by where they are, press record, and off they go. And but basically to try and keep it as unintrusive in the cafe as possible would be quite cool. And so if I can get one of those and then a couple of laptops working with the inputs, that would be great. And we'll do as best we can on that. But certainly we've got 2 inbox interfaces at the moment. I've only got one working. Because the other one.
How's the studio set up at home coming?
Well, I've got basically one what's it called, the fast track M-box. Yeah, I got that working, and I've installed.
Did you get the driver?
I got the driver, and that's because it's a more recent model, right?
Yeah.
It turns out that your one doesn't work with OS X Lion. It does work with an older version. So I'm going to try
that
and.
would be why it works on mine and not yours.
So we can either get it working on your laptop or one of these PCs. So I'll try and get that working as well. So we'll have 2 laptop versions, yeah.
Okay.
And then I want to get my one working on the mobile, yeah. So any case, that's the hardware side of things. The missing element of that so far is just XLR cables and things like that.
Dad, you keep on coming in and out sound to me.
Yeah.
The same.
Okay, maybe I'm turning my head, or it's something going on.
It's when there's other noise in your room.
Sorry?
And when there's other noise in the room,
Yeah.
then your phone's cutting out.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably the auto level stuff. Okay. What we need to do is work on I guess 3 things. We need to do the station ident, some jingles, and we also need to do some Spotify playlists. Yeah, you can upload your stuff to Spreaker as well, but the Spotify playlist, what that enables us to do is we can try this now. Actually, it would be worth trying. Which is if you go to festivalofmint.org.
I can't hear you.
Can you go to festivalofmint.org?
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking about which?
Okay.
So I've got to try and find where it is. There should be a post somewhere. Actually, I think it's in music and radio.
Okay.
Which we need to write better. But that's another thing. So I think in music and radio. Now,
To me.
Sorry?
Yeah, no, it says nothing's found.
What does?
Once I click on music and radio, nothing is found apparently.
Well, I'm there now. Oh, not that. Sorry, not the menu. I've got to fix that. There's a post. Post 3. It's got 3.music and radio with a picture of a radio there.
Oh yeah, okay.
I've got to fix these menu items at the top at the moment, and yeah.
Wait, are we going on the website?
Go on the website, and you click on music and radio, the picture. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm there now.
When you go down a bit, there under where it says record label, there's a black box which is basically a Spotify playlist.
Okay.
If you click on one of those, if you've got...
Sorry, I'm not gonna... Sorry, I'm a bit late.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I haven't got that box.
Yeah, probably...
Where did you say it is? Under which one?
The music and radio picture.
Oh yeah, well, I suppose it's
Are we going to the Istanbul Spotify thing?
Yeah. And when you click on it, it'll depend whether you've got Spotify already installed.
I
Yeah, I'm
don't.
installing it now.
Right.
Not found. Nothing found.
I don't get where I'm going.
Can you not see the screen? Okay, sorry, I'm not screen sharing, so I'll screen share for you. Ba, 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 ba. So that's the music and radio page. Can you see?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, are you on that?
Well, when I click on that, it just comes up with nothing found.
No, but
same here, David. We haven't got it.
I see it on your... Yeah, I see it on my Skype.
But you're clicking on that?
Yes.
I didn't say that.
Ah,
Click on the picture.
on the picture. Click on the picture.
The picture of the radio,
Ah,
number
that's
3.
why. That's why. Number 3.
Yeah, I'll link
Where?
that properly,
Okay.
but at the moment that menu is not at all working, doing anything. This picture, can you see me highlighting it?
Okay, hang on then.
Yes, I've got something now.
To that picture.
Yes.
Yeah, it says music and radio, yeah, the post. 3, music and radio.
And at the bottom you should have the box, the Spotify box. I've got it. You should have it as well.
It just says nothing found when I click on music and radio.
On
Yeah,
the-
but can
on
you see the
picture.
screen?
Post.
Can you see the picture that I'm highlighting here?
Yeah, yeah.
Music and radio, yeah? Not cafes, music and radio, it's orange.
Yeah, I see it.
And when you click on it, it
I
goes...
can't click on it.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, right, okay.
Then,
And then you scroll down a little bit, you can see this list here. Can you see me move the mouse and see what's happening?
Yeah, yeah.
I've clicked on one.
So when you see that, that is basically, I don't know, if I click on it,
It
it's
says download Spotify. Well, I have Spotify.
if you've got Spotify installed, it starts playing it.
Ah.
And if it doesn't, it says download Spotify.
Yeah. Okay.
I've got Spotify open, but can't hear anything playing.
What happens when you click on it?
What, on the, just on the picture?
On one of the tracks here.
Oh, something just went Spotify there. Was that on your screen?
That was mine because I hadn't got it open, so it's opening it up now.
That Spotify's muted. No. Okay, now something's changed. Is that you?
That's me just...
On the actual box on the website, you should just be able to click play and it'll just play from that box, no?
Yeah, that's what's happened for me.
yeah, it should play like...
It shouldn't be really opening your Spotify page and playing on there. It should just be playing it from the
So-
website if you have the software.
Yeah, if it's installed, like I just clicked on the first track there.
Oh yeah, now I've got it. Oh no, but that's you.
That's me. If I click on the fourth track... If I click... So these are the different tracks. And all it's basically doing is playing the track in the Spotify playlist. So you should be able to see Spotify now. I'm pausing now. And the reason I'm showing that is that this particular list is a collaborative playlist, which means, and it's of Turkish music. Maya's going to Istanbul with me late in March, and we're going to go and see some music and stuff there. But the point being is, you should be able to add a track to this playlist from where you are. So whoever's got Spotify and can play this track, see if you can add a track to this playlist. So Holly, you just drag and drop a track, so you can search for a track, and then when you found it, you should be able to. I'm not too sure, because I haven't done it yet. All I know is that I've set it up for collaborations, and maybe I should, let's say for Maya, I should be able to message you and say check this out or something, share to. So I'm checking share to.
I can't access account from my Spotify.
You can't access. What do you mean you can't access Spotify?
It doesn't have it. I don't think I should really just download it.
Oh, all right. Holly, you got Spotify there?
Yeah, yeah. Should I try dragging one in?
What's your username?
Holes2345.
Oh, beautiful. Hang on. Share. Facebook, Tumblr. Right, you're not my friend on Spotify. So when you click on that track, Holes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do
it's
you?
Not the one, but okay, yeah.
Do you see? I mean, what is Spotify showing you? Do you see this Istanbul playlist?
Yeah.
Okay, and can you drag one of your tracks onto that playlist?
I just tried and it started playing it, but like it hasn't added it to the playlist.
Maybe that means you did drag it into the right sort of area sometimes.
Is on your left-hand side where there's all the playlists listed, your playlist, is Istanbul listed on the left-hand side there, or not?
No. Okay, wait, let me see.
I don't know how you can add it, because I haven't done this yet. But basically, there's a way, I haven't looked it up yet, that we can all start adding tracks to these playlists.
Yeah.
So what I'd like to do is get it set up so that it's very easy on the website for people to go to it, and we can get a group of us working on 3, 4, 5 playlists in different musical styles to be played at different parts of the evening, right? And I think we should have a go at that. So, how are you doing, Arthur, in terms of getting Spotify on yours? It's there, but you can't hear it. Is that the problem?
Yeah, well, I've got Spotify open, and I've got your screen with Spotify there, but I can't do anything with your screen.
Is it because you
Are you looking at just the video in Skype, or have you got actual Spotify open?
No, I've got actual Spotify open. I don't know what am I supposed to do with Spotify.
Well, when you've clicked on that website, you should see an Istanbul playlist, just like the one that you can see here.
What on the internet browser?
On the browser, you can see what I'm looking at, and it says Istanbul. It's a playlist with a bunch of tracks on it.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
And when you do as follows, which is go to the website, you can see the website that I'm looking at now.
Yeah.
And when you click on one of these tracks, it's basically should be triggering that track in Spotify here, and you should see this playlist in Spotify.
I don't have that open in my web browser.
Yeah, that's why don't you have it open? I thought you'd clicked on radio. Hadn't you?
But it never worked.
Well, let's get why it does work. What do you mean it doesn't work?
So what am I supposed to do on the Festival Event website?
Yeah, Festival of Women website, and click on the one that we've all clicked on here, which is this one that's red orange now, which is 3 radio, music and radio.
I never got that page when I was on the website.
I know, but you've been clicking on the wrong thing.
Well, what am I supposed to click on?
You can see it because you're looking at what I'm clicking on now. It's bright orange blocks.
I've never got that page that you're looking at right there.
That's just festivalofmint.org.
He never gave me that. I
Festivalofmint.org.
went to music and radio. I'm gonna get back to it.
Maybe you didn't. Anyway, type festivalofmint.org, and then music and radio. The icon. When you see the radio.
What? I mean, are
Number
you on
3.
the